Hey everybody, and thank you for joining me, and welcome to this reading for love for 2017 for Aquarius moon, sun, and rising. Hope you guys are doing well, and happy new year to all of you. I hope that you are looking forward to this reading. I'm super excited to do it for you. So this is the same reading that I'm doing as I did for you in 2016 for December, but this is for the entire year, for the entire 2017, to give us some archetypes to work with. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I'm using only the higher arcana, so that means only big messages coming through. And I hope that this reading helps and guides you with the one you love. This reading is good for people who are couples or people who are singles. And I missed 2 cards. Let me grab 2 more cards here. Sorry about that. Well, that's it. Only the heart doesn't connect. So here is the next message here. Let me see if I have it up right. Okay, so why don't we I'm going to shuffle this and pick 2 cards. There's one for here, for Aquarius. Okay, so, okay. We start off with 3 oracle cards that I picked before the reading. This is true if you are single or a couple. If you're a couple, this is your partner's side of the heart, and this is your side of the heart. And if you're not in a couple, this is your partner's. I am taking the perspective that there is an ideal partner out there for you, like a soulmate, and that you're being drawn to them so that you can kind of look in to what their experience is going through at this time. The first message is the Universal Oracle of Love. So here we see celebration. So this is a celebratory year, and this is true in the 2016 overview reading, 2017 overview reading. So this is really about coming together and overcoming things, being daring. The culmination, the payoff is here. And now you are able to move forward in new directions and fly and kind of expand and spread your wings. The next message is from the Journey of Love Tarot, and here we have gifts received, and this is a confirmation, big confirmation for the 2017 overview reading. You are being gifted, Aquarius. This is a big year of receiving gifts and getting payoffs for the work that you have done. Now you are able to move forward in a new direction. The new direction is freedom. You are able to move forward in a new direction that has to do with freedom in the sense of being yourself. So not necessarily any change in your relationships, if only to deepen and grow closer together. The last card is from the Oracle of the Romantic Angels by Doreen Virtue, and we have very soon, by the end of the year, I promise, clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. So a big thing for Aquarius this year is discernment, right? Goal setting, discernment. And we had the solar plexus come up right in the middle of your reading for 2017, the regular reading. So there's this kind of, you choose your present, you choose which door you go through. They're all good. You just have to finally be able to keep making those choices in a focused way. And this will transform Aquarius. It'll transform the sign. It'll take on a new form. By the end of 2017, we're going through this massive transformation with many of the planets switching signs. So you are going to be feeling the impact of this transformation and the movement towards even greater transformation in 2018. Let's see where you and your partner start off with. If you don't know your partner, you're both vibing at the same level wherever you are, and so you can see where that connection starts. This is the beginning of 2017. So we have Sagittarius, Art, and Temperance. And Temperance means that you're taking things from the past, and this was a key card in your 2017 general overview reading. You're taking things from the past and you are in some way producing something new. So you're taking the lessons of the past and combining it with the new influences and creating synthesis. So you're really working hard in that direction to really materialize and bring forward whatever it is that needs to manifest. Very, very auspicious, and a very nice little symbol of continuity. Nothing is going to be too drastic for you, which is nice. You can just chill your way through things and like work your way through things slowly. Nothing's going to be too demanding. I do think that for many of you, there'll be a certain degree of gifting. You'll be receiving gifts and sharing gifts, and things will be coming into your framework. Those gifts are going to be more than just tangible expressions of gift giving. They're going to be representations that you are on the brink of some greater confirmations and gifts that life is about to really celebrate for you. It's almost like Aquarius is gonna get a break, and that break really happens at the latter end of 2017. I think you'll really see that transpire for you. I also said that, I think, in the 2017 regular overview. So here is your next card. We have the Tower. This has been coming up for a lot of people. These two positions represent your highest ideal for a relationship, and so the Tower here really says that you want to be swept off your feet. You want to go along, wake up and have life business as usual, and then suddenly this transforms and you are in some way relieved of your regular pace of life. So you're just kind of going along, and suddenly it happens very soon. You won't be expecting it. It'll be at the moment that you expect it least, and then boom, it happens, and there you have it. But it's all positive. It's not like a bad towers coming in. It's just you're going along, you're managing your relationship, or you are working hard towards getting connected with your soulmate or twin flame one step at a time, and then boom, you're hoping that it's just going to break through and there's going to be some type of monumental moment, a signpost in your life. The next expectation that you have, here we have it. This is your card. This is the card of soulmates, the Star. My favorite card in this deck, I think. So beautiful. And I think that's Sirius atop the crown. So the Star represents that you're hoping that your soulmate will be here, that there's a confirmation, a direct connection between yourself and them. You're hoping that serendipity is here, that everything will happen at the right time. Celebration very soon, gifts received, everything's coming in the appropriate time, that there's this confirmation and a solidification of desire and of the things that you want in a tangible state. There's no questioning it. You don't want it to be ambiguous anymore. You want focused attention. You want things to materialize. You don't want to be abstract about it. You don't want condolences. You want the proof is in the pudding, so to speak, right? You want that stuff to be carried forward. The next card is what your partner is hoping for. These two cards represent your partner's expectations, and here we see, so we have the Last Judgment. This is an important card in 2017 in terms of relationships and partnerships. The Last Judgment is that your partner really wants the past in the past, and they really want to break from the status quo. If they are in a relationship with you, they want the past problems to be left in the past so that you can begin fresh and anew. If they don't know you, they want to break away from their past so that they can connect with you. The next thing that your partner really wants in the relationship. So we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant does represent marriage, so if you are considering marriage, then this is a confirmation that your partner is waiting for that to happen and come through. Your partner is also sensing that they need community, so their emphasis is on coming together, teamwork, togetherness, joining together towards a goal or an outcome. So I think that it might shock you a little bit, Aquarius, that the pressure and the energy changes. That now you have to make that decision if you're going to provide that for your partner. Remember, this is both in your heads. It's not something that it's manifest destiny. So if you choose to put weight into it, then it'll manifest. But really, this is about you receiving, or both of you receiving in this case. Whether you know each other or not, you're taking from the universe. It's time for you to kind of call in all your debts and have all of your debts come in. So here is energetic debts, not only financial. Here is your next message and card. This is your next step in the journey. So you have the Death card. There will be a sudden transformation that will propel you to the future. transformation with regard to love. This is also the card of Scorpio. So there is some type of significant moment that transforms you and liberates you, and very quickly that comes in with some type of reward, some type of setting free, some type of liberation that comes through. And I think this is a softer version of the Tower. You know, the Tower is this like, boom, we're striking this down, this is going to be, the status quo is over. Some people say that this is the Tower of God, right? That the Tower of Babel. Some say that this is the Tower of Satan, and so anything that's bad is removed. So either way, it's like just a abrupt removal of the unnecessary, not saying God's unnecessary, but it's a removal of the unnecessary constraints and the removal of the restrictions in our lives. And the Death card here for Aquarius, this is the tangible. What you're getting is a abrupt transformation. There's a swift change. The past is left in the past, which coincides really well with your partner's desires. So your life's about to change, but remember the oracle cards that coincide. Very soon, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Gifts received. That thing that you wanted in the pit of your stomach from your relationship, it's coming true. That's what these cards are saying. And if you've waited long enough, then it's going to be true. Now, these aren't superficial desires. These are the core desires that you dare not tell anyone. So, you know, it's only true within your heart what is manifesting. Here is your next message. We have the Chariot. Your partner's overcoming their own ego, and they're able to make bonds and connections over top of the things that they're afraid to do. Now, it's easy to criticize someone and be like, oh yeah, it's your ego or whatever. But it's actually, in this case, it's a real feat of theirs to be able to do that. So you have to cheer them on. This is like a baby taking its first steps. You know, the parents don't like laugh at the baby that the baby can't walk. They celebrate and they cheer together with the baby that is taking the next steps. So I suspect that for some of you, you've been waiting for people to get on board with the program, but maybe in a certain respect they've been constrained by limitations or old belief systems, and now they're taking the steps in the appropriate direction, and that appropriate direction being you. This isn't about some hypothetical boyfriend. This is about your soulmate. So if this is the person that you're connected with now, that you are in a relationship with, this is the person that kind of gets with the program, they figure it out, and they man up or woman up. If you don't know this person, then this is the person that finally gets it and starts getting off their butt and making their way to you to find you, okay? The next two cards, these 2 and 2, are advice that you can take on in 2017 to find the love of your life, etc. So here is your message. Here we have the Sun. You have to stay buoyant and happy in the sun, approaching the sun, being joyous for what you have, gratitude, embracing gratitude. This is a very good card. It's not much of an advice card. Just enjoy the celebration and really step into the things that are being given. Let go of the things that have restricted you and embrace the things that you want. The sun is here. You're going to have what you want. Though some of you Aquarians want children, the sun card is closely associated with having children. So congratulations. For some of you, this will be a confirmation, especially if that's like the core thing that you want. Not necessarily, oh, maybe I just want another kid. This is for those of you who really, 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 really want to have a kid. Then that's coming for you in 2017. Here is the second piece of advice for you. And be optimistic. Really kind of have abundant energy, attracting the soulmate into your life. Bring it in, and be open to it. Here's the next message. So we have the Empress here. The Empress is motherhood, of course. So this is just further confirmation that those of you Aquarians who are looking to be mothers, this is very possible for you in 2017. Be maternal, be feminine. If you are a person who dates women, then you want to be really receptive to the feminine energy. So don't shut down your girlfriend. Don't shut down your partner. Really receive the blessings of that energy to you. There's definitely some gifts coming to you, especially if you're dating an Aquarian woman. She could very well bring you a surprise. You know, that's the surprise that she wants to present you with. So that could be really coming forward, that yes, there's a pregnancy involved, and yes, or some other kind of maternal thing. Maybe she'll bring you home a puppy. I don't know. But I think that for most of you, this will have to do with things that you really intrinsically need and want. And this will be a break from what you had expected coming into January. So after January, things start to change and things start to shift and fall into place. One channeled message that I'm getting very strongly is that you don't in some way restrict. Don't restrict your desire, and don't restrict. Sorry, I missed the point. I missed the channel. So hold on. Don't restrict the energy as not having happened. Really open up the possibility of that coming into your life and embrace it. And don't push. That's what it was. Don't push this. Don't say, oh, well, Veroosh told us it's happening soon. Gifts received and celebration. Well, where is it? Don't try to create all this kind of thing. Just go with the flow, man. Just chill out and do it, just do it. And let that person, especially if it's coming from your partner, let them figure it out. Let them get with the program, right? So here is the next card, and this is what their advice is. The Tower also, the World is also coming up a lot for other people. Sorry, it's getting a little dusky here. It's late in December, or it's December now, so we have less sun here in Vancouver, but the World card represents that your partner needs to make the next step of the journey. They really need to create the bridge, and you have to let them. That's the point. You're on the receptive end of things. You can provide beacons of hope, signs of like, yes, encouragement. But the World is like, that person needs to make that connection. They need to make their intentions known. They need to bring it about. If you know your partner, like I said, beacons of hope, encouragement. If you don't know your partner, just send loving, positive, caring energy to them to help them reach that point. The next message is, so here we have justice, fairness coming into your life, order and balance. I think your partner will require to rebalance certain things within their life. I think that anybody coming off something like this will need to do so. There's also a necessity for your partner to practice receptivity. So give as much as they take, so that it's not one balanced. I think it's up to, I sense that, Aquarius, that it's up to your partner to give back a little. Not that they've been stingy on you, but I think that they've been caught up on something else, and that now it's time for them to come around and kind of do it your way for a while so that it's fair and equitable. But they too will receive gifts. This isn't about one or the other. This is togetherness. It's partnership and love. And so therefore, that's going to come in 2017. The outcome card, do you guys want to see it for 2017? So this is the final outcome for 2017. Let's see. The Tower's out, so how bad can it be? Oh, the Hanged Man, persistence, sacrifice, waiting a little bit longer. I'm like, what kind of bad card can we get? We have the Death card, we have the Tower, but here we have the Hanged Man, persistence of the situation, stasis. So I do think that there's going to be blessings, and then there's going to be stasis and a learning opportunity at the end of 2018. I think 2017. So you get paid, so that was a channel. You get paid off somehow. You get some kind of circumstance come into fruition, but then there's a persistence for a while, and then there's a stasis as those things have to adjust. This person has to complete whatever it is that they have to complete. Their balance has to remain, and that you have to be supportive of that, because if you are not supportive, then you're going to throw them into further off balance. A lot about this reading is about you giving space to others, which is like your natural temperament anyway. I was with an Aquarian for 7 years, and space is a really nice thing. Like, I really enjoyed that Aquarian moon. Like, we had no issues with trust, we had no issues with boundaries, and there was a lot of space, and that was really a good vibe to kind of enjoy, not having the harping down and the kind of insistence of each other's time and presence. We kept in touch the entire time, but yeah, it was cool. And so here, I guess it's this kind of energy that I want you guys to tap into, to give that support to your partner who's coming around in some way while they're figuring out their stuff. And there might be some type of delay. If you're trying to conceive, it might take longer than expected. And if they're trying to figure out some type of a legal thing or fairness thing, it might take a little bit longer, but it's coming to an end. I do feel like this Hanged Man is a representation of culmination, finishing up, but you just still have to let the world catch up. And this is a confirmation that it's coming very soon. You know, you can start to bring them in closer, and now it's time for you to change your attitude, change your perspective towards the relationship. It's time to make some readjustment towards what you're willing to take from relationships. And when you adjust yourself, then that partner is going to show up. So it's a lot about adjusting yourself to be representative of what you need to be in that relationship. And then the universe will find its way to make that connection for you. Anyway, Aquarius, Happy New Year. I hope you love this love reading from me. Have a wonderful January and 2017. We'll talk soon. Take care. Bye.